Yo, how's it going, everyone? It is that time once again, and we are back for the Dokkan early stream. How are you all doing? It is Monday morning for me, so it's the start of a new week of Dokkan, as it says in the title. We know we've got stuff coming out on Global on Wednesday. There's that JP Tanabata reveal stream video thing scheduled for Wednesday as well. Which means it's very likely that in the meantime we probably won't find out anything new. There's always the possibility of something appearing in the news or on Twitter today or tomorrow, but I think with the video thing that they've got scheduled, I would imagine that they probably won't be dropping anything else before then, but you never know. Yeah, they're doing the special daily capsule thing for the anniversary. I think mine ends up running out like a week before, so... But it lasts for like the whole anniversary, so I might just grab like the 2-week one to like plug the gap and then get the new one afterwards, but... Yeah, there's definitely some very hard fight. Actually, I don't need to use that team anymore. I've got the link level missions now. Yeah, there's definitely some tough... Well, all the fights are tough in the DLC, let's be fair. But there should be a teaser in 26 hours, if not tonight. Well, it depends, because that Tanabata video thing is coming out on Wednesday, where they will probably show off the character details and stuff. So then I guess it could come out the next day, which means I suppose we would expect the teaser to be in the game tomorrow. But yeah, I mean, there could be something today. Chances are global won't be enough. Won't be getting anything, because we know we're getting a couple of things on Wednesday. Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks Super Easy A. I think the Gohan Burst mode as well. I think there's like one other thing. Yeah, a couple of people I saw tagged me when I was setting up the tweet for the stream today. Yeah, they're doing the countdown. They've been posting all that stuff on the global Twitter leading up to the anniversary of like top characters used, top wallpapers used and stuff like that. And the ones that they're posting now is the top OSTs that people use on their profile thing, and Heroes is the one for today. It's like number 2, which is pretty cool.
All right, let's do this.
Yeah, MX. I think 1 Dragonstone is enough. But yeah, there definitely could be something for JP. It's unlikely that there'll be, because for global there's nothing new in terms of like new big releases or anything like that, right? It's just the Super Easy A for Gotenks and then a bunch of like stages and the burst mode. Like nothing particularly, like, you know, not like a new unit or teasing the start of a new celebration or anything like that, whereas JP, we're expecting the Tanabata like teaser. Okay, interesting. So Dre says, looking at your video from last year, the teaser for Super Saiyan 4 Goku was in-game on the 26th with the live stream on the 29th. So if that is the case, then yeah, definitely. Definitely could see it today then. Guess we'll have to wait and see. Leveling this AGL Kaioken Goku, because if it is Kaioken Goku versus Hit, he could get a Super Easy A potentially. Interesting that we still don't have an STR or INT Super Easy A though, so... It's an interesting choice that they went from like physical into another physical. It's like AGL Tech, physical for the Super Easy A's so far. Yo, Scythe, how's it going, dude? Yeah, not too bad, not too bad. Get our dailies done here. We've got the battlefield reset, so we can do that. Get a couple more battlefield memories and get 1 more medal for Barbary and Tabora. And still only need another like 14 or something. It would be the first INT Super Easy A. Don't know. INT Cell would be an interesting one, or INT Buhan. That ain't Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta, the one that has the Rose beatdown, but now that Rose Celebration is basically wrapped up on JP, probably won't be him for quite some time, I would imagine. It's way too early because he's a category leader and is obviously much newer than some of the other characters that have Super Easy Aing. But like, imagine Super Saiyan 3 Bardock with a Super Easy A. That'd be so good.
All right, let's do this.
It'd also be funny because 2 of the other Super Easy A characters are Super Saiyan 3s as well. Like they did the first 2 Super Easy A's were Super Saiyan 3 characters. It's funny. Because Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta would be a great choice for the STR one. That'd be quite funny too, because you'd be making like the Super Saiyan 3 team, half the units would be Super Easy A characters. And there's only like, if he was the next one, there'd only be 5 Super Easy A's in the game anyway. And 3 of them would be on the Super Saiyan 3 team. Janemba, if they don't time down for the anniversary. That would be cool though, if it's like 10th anniversary and they just Super Easy A, STR Gogeta and Int Janemba. Yeah, Int Janemba would definitely be good with the Super Easy A. Right, make sure you guys hit that like button. Let's get the second channel pinned here. We did a lot of Elden Ring on the second channel yesterday. I did a stream in the afternoon, and then had a break for dinner, and then did another one. So, got quite a lot of stuff done yesterday, the Elden Ring DLC. We'll be playing it again tonight for the late stream. So do come and check that out. Yeah, non-Super Boss units domains. I know, they're like the only characters that have them. I think, right? Well, there's that free-to-play Trunks, but... yeah, there's still a few units that could get awakenings and stuff from another, like, Gogeta and Janemba sort of celebration. The, like, the Tech Janemba and AGL Pycon Easy A's should hopefully be incredibly good. That's something I'll be looking forward to for sure. Like, Tech Janemba will be such a good buff for a bunch of extreme teams as long as his Easy A is actually good. Because he's, Janemba's on Corroded Body and Mind, which means he's on the Rose team. And then obviously he's on, Zamasu's version of the team anyway, because all extreme units are. Yeah, Dev Anton, how's it going? Super Easy A in and STR Janemba, Easy A Pycon and Janemba, Easy A LR Gogeta and LR Janemba. I mean, that would be crazy, but yeah, there's no way STR Janemba gets a Super Easy A before Int Janemba, but Int Janemba and Super STR Gogeta getting Super Easy A's I think would definitely be a possibility for something like the anniversary. That would be very cool. Especially because like they're the first anniversary headliners, so for them to get the Super Easy A for the 10th anniversary, it's kind of crazy, but it would be awesome. Yeah, that makes more sense. Yeah, Super Easy A, both of them, Easy A Pycon and Janemba, and then Easy A the Tech LR Gogeta and Physical LR Janemba. Like, that would be crazy if the anniversary was like a new Janemba and Gogeta as well. Because one thing they could do to make a new Janemba, because obviously Janemba has the same name unless it is like the tech one where it's the transforming one, right? It's either the Fat Janemba or like Super Janemba. They could bring out, they haven't done one of these characters for a while now, I feel like, but they could do the thing where they bring out a unit that is that, the like, the Oni, like, caretaker dude. that like turns into Janemba, but just have him have like instant like turn 1 transformation into Janemba. Get this boost out of the way. Oh. But yeah, I think 10th anniversary, I think it's very likely that it will be fusions related. So we haven't had a standalone Super Vegito or Super Gogeta for a while now.
All right, let's do this.
So no, Lazarus, I think I mentioned it on the stream yesterday at some point, but I'm not going to watch anyone do anything on Elden Ring until I've done it all. Or at least I think I've done it all, because obviously I'm sure I'll then end up finding a bunch of stuff, like collectible things and whatnot that I didn't find. Weapons and talismans and stuff like that. But yeah, until I'm like finished my first like playthrough or first like experience with it, because I'll play it with my second character as well, I imagine. But yeah, I am not going to watch anything before that. I think the Dokkan premiere will happen tonight, like Toon. I don't know if Toon would have said that, because the tweet for the Dokkan premiere thing from JP does very clearly say it's on Wednesday. So Dokkan Fest exclusive Goku that lands on Namek with the Kaioken active skill. That would be cool. Turn 1 transforming characters are a pain to link level though. That is very true. It's also very pointless. Because it's like you're link leveling a kid like them and you never actually use them. They never get their links actually active because they transform immediately. You might as well just give those characters no links, because then they don't actually ever use them, and then yeah, you have to link level them. I mean, you don't have to, because realistically, if you're link leveling a character that transforms immediately on turn 1, you only really have to finish the links for the actual transformation. And then if you have like the turn 1 like form, if some of their links are still at like 8 and 9, does it really matter? The only thing then will be for like if you really want that extra little bit of power level to like finish getting those links to 10, because you only get the points towards your power level from links that are level 10. But if it wasn't a turn 1 transforming unit, you'd have only got those links from the transformed version to 10 anyway, and then stopped because they didn't have any more. So, but I have still link leveled those guys. It can be annoying. It's like even characters that have normal transformations, it can be annoying when one of the links isn't finished. Now they'll find some way to not put him on those categories either, because the that guy wasn't a warrior, right? So they won't put him on other world warriors. It's like how Bardock and Guinea are not on low class warriors, just specifically because Guinea is in the card, I guess, because Bardock should be on it, but to stay up till 4 AM for the Tanabata live stream. Yeah, I need to double check what the time. Let me get the JP Twitter up here actually, and we can double check, because they haven't posted a link to the stream yet. I mentioned it in the video. I think it was like yesterday or the day before. But if you, no, it was yesterday. What they normally do is they make this post like they have now, where it's like this live stream thing is coming up soon, or well, it's a premiere. It's not live. It's a recorded video that's going up at a certain time. They make the post first that just says like, hey, this thing is happening soon, and then today or tomorrow they'll post another tweet where they actually put the link, which you can then click on to go to YouTube, and then that will tell you in your own like time. It will say like when it starts. But it's 8 PM, so let's go to Google. Japan time now. Yeah, so Japan Standard Time, it's 3:15 in the afternoon. So that means they are 8 hours ahead of me, and it's 8 PM. So that means midday for me. 12 o'clock midday on Wednesday is when the stream will be for announcing the Tanabata like details and stuff. Well, I say again, not stream, it's a recorded video, but so that'll be like if you're in PST, that'll be midnight And then, yeah, if you're EST, it'll be like 3 a.m. It's the TUR one, I'm pretty sure. I don't think I ever did the SR one. It's the one out of the two that I think is probably the most likely to get an easy A, but... How am I getting you for? I haven't been going like crazy, like flat out link leveling, because it doesn't really matter. I've done like the initial videos and then on them, and I'm probably barely going to use them now. Until Toppo comes out, I imagine. I'm literally just throwing like any characters on here that can be link leveled, and obviously like that Chi-Chi's getting an easy A with the not this world tournament coming, the next one. Anniversary Super Gogeta about to be wild. Yeah, exactly. Like the potential like Dokkan original animations for a new Super Gogeta could be crazy. Isn't EST? I thought EST is still 5 hours behind me, and PST's 8 is usually how it goes. So if JP's 8 hours ahead of me, it means the stream is midday for me, which means it's 7 a.m. Wait, yeah, so... Oh yeah, no, I'm just doing maths wrong because I'm stupid. If it's midday for me, it's 4 a.m. PST, not midnight. That's 12 hours, not 8. I know what I mean. Yeah, so 4 a.m. PST, 7 a.m. EST. That's right. Tech to you as a master and AJ was a classic. Oh, that's gone. Finally done with my int Broly's. I want the farming them ready for the super attack for the anniversary one. The movie bosses 2 red zone tickets, you can use those when the last 2 stages come out, which will be towards the end of the countdown celebration / beginning of the anniversary. That's when they add the last 2 stages, which is Beerus and Golden Frieza. And then they add the banner as well. Because, yeah, I think they've done that with the previous red zones, like during the anniversaries and stuff when the red zone first came out. Because, yeah, they add the stages, and the early stages, beating the stages gives you tickets, but then they don't add the banner until all of the stages are out. Yeah, I don't think they'll do anything with Devilman. I don't know, I feel like they consider Devilman a mistake since he gets banned from like most difficult events. Stream inting is a bit janky. Devilman deserves an LR. Could you imagine like a summonable LR that had a similar kind of passive where you have, even if it's very, very low, it has like a percentage chance to basically just one-shot the enemy? Dokkan has evil in their hearts, that's why they've banned him, yeah. Chilled deserves a summonable TUR. Yeah, maybe. Or a banner unit or something. Maybe not a full-on summonable unit. Not like a Dokkan Fest or anything, but summonable unit, sure. charging power units. Yeah, we still don't. Yeah, exactly. Chill doesn't deserve an LR, but we're talking about what's summonable TUR. I mean, anyone who's like an antagonist from a major thing, from like, whether it's like a movie or a TV special or something like that, like a summonable unit would make sense. So if they brought out like a new Super Saiyan Bardock or something, like he could be the banner unit for him, maybe, or something. He's a Master Roshi TUR of his buff form. Yeah, yeah, Master Roshi TUR, Krillin. There's a couple of characters that definitely need more. Yeah, more Wicked Bloodline buffs would be good. Whether it's summonable TUR, banner unit style, however they decide to do it. 500% damage against extreme types. Yeah, max power Roshi. Yeah, that Roshi, it was so funny to see that we actually got that Roshi that came out for that the 6th anniversary and then stayed like the best free-to-play unit in the game for a significant amount of time. Yeah, Universal Effort is barely even a team. Well, I mean, when Toppo comes out, obviously there's a few extra buffs, but still not quite enough. We need like the Jiren that goes into full power. I mean, I guess like a new Dispo. That's actually good. I don't care about any of those characters though. Like, so for me, none of that would be hype at all. But in terms of the fact that that team even existing in the game is just terrible, so it needs to be buffed. Yeah, exactly. Start putting some of the characters together. Like they could easily just make like a Toppo and Dispo card. Well, we got Jace on the rotation, so we know there's no super. Turn the free-to-play Casserole into a free-to-play LR of Universe 11. I mean, they could just do something similar to that, right? Because does he have an easy A? Because if that free-to-play one has an easy A, give him an easy A, make him usable, and then do like a free-to-play, like Pride Troopers or something. As like a, could even do it as like a Prime Battle LR or something. And then yeah, we've still got, we only have Bergamo, we don't have the other two. And they could do them as a trio as well. Yo, Chile, how's it going? Yeah, I don't even know, like, Aaron, I'm not even sure, I don't even know half the names of these guys. Yeah, LR Ginyu Force don't help free zone anyway, and he's like their only other 200% leader, but just by default, just by running him on their team, or them on his team, they can't use their active skill, because you can only use their active skill if you have a full special pose team. It's not even rotation, it just has to be the whole team. It's very dumb. Isn't that the Frieza Sun thing? Isn't that from like a fan manga though? That's like, obviously they would never do something like that in the game. Could you imagine if they did something crazy like that? Like, because obviously Toyotaro does the Super manga now, and before he had his own Dragon Ball fan manga, the Dragon Ball AF thing. Imagine if they made like characters from that in Dokkan and got him to do the art and everything. It'd be crazy. But they'll never do something like that, just to be very clear. But yeah, no, we're not expecting any new global news today or anything. Content is coming out on Wednesday, we know for sure. Oh, they don't share any links. That's kind of funny. Well, PyCon doesn't seal if you don't get a rainbow orb, so that's kind of awkward. He might die, unironically. We'll see. Pretty excited for Tech Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks, so now Goku Black. Yeah, Tech Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks Super Easy A is very good. So I'll try him out on a couple of different teams that he's on. But we'll see. For Tanabata, I'm kind of hoping it's Namek Saga, just because we haven't got that in a long time. Yeah, I've seen a lot of people say that, like a big Namek Saga celebration coming up would be cool, because like the Super Saiyan Namek Goku, AGL Full Power Frieza, like those Easy A's ideally would be crazy good, especially if we look at Buu Tanks and STR Vegito. SBR stages on Friday. Yeah, oh yeah, that's the other thing. They're releasing the Harudagan Red Zone stage and 2 like Super Battle Road stages on the same day as they're doing the World Tournament, which makes a ton of sense to have that stuff all drop on the same day and not, you know, drop the other content on the Thursday and start the World Tournament on Friday. But Dokkan be Dokkaning as usual. That's a great autocorrect. Physical Government Black. But yeah, Physical Goku Black, I think, is one of the Redstone characters. New Frieza event. Yeah, we did a Frieza Heroes run on the Frieza event. It had to be done, of course.
Lend me your energy!
We'll do a run on the old God of Destruction event. Yeah, I saw the Heroes OST thing. A couple of people tagged me in that. It's pretty cool that the people have been using the Heroes OST. I think I used the Heroes OST, so... Beat the Kid Buu Red Zone by 2 seconds. Oh, he nuked it again. My plan for Tech Super Saiyan 3 Go Tech Super Easy A is using a 200% bond of Master and Disciple. 4 of the units are Hybrid Saiyans. Yeah. The real prize of this week is easily Mr. Buu. Yeah, that's the World Tournament Easy A. The Tech Mr. Buu. So yeah, global news. Someone said in the chat is just the burst mode. So it's the Ultimate Gohan one. It came out, I think, I think it was part of the Toppo celebration. But yeah, confirmation of the Gotenks Super Easy A coming soon, which we already know because it was in the news anyway. And then the burst mode. Ultimate Awakened Power, which is the Ultimate Gohan one. Well, I think is it stage 1? Because, yeah, we already know if we look at this, part 2. We had Ginyu come out, quest stages, Goku Black Super Easy A, and then, yeah, Go Take Super Easy A Wednesday. Dragon Ball Story revamp is Wednesday. That's the other thing that's Wednesday, with the free-to-play Krillin and the support memory. And then, yeah, Dokkan revamp. So, yeah, for Tech Ultimate Gohan. And then, yeah, Hirudegarn comes out on Friday, which is when the World Tournament comes out. But, yeah, you can buy the medals. I don't think you can buy dupes, but... See you later, Blazer Dragon. Yeah, Toppo Celebration. Someone posted that Rick guy that does a lot of data mining. We mention his tweets and stuff on the podcast sometimes because he posts quite useful information. But apparently it's literally like the Toppo banner, the sub Easy A's, and then like missions for the anniversary event or something, and that's it. But yeah, I don't think you can't buy the you can't use the signatures to buy like extra characters. You can only use them to buy the medals to actually do the Easy A's. But you get, just through the World Tournament missions, by getting the wins, you can get 2 extra copies of Mr. Buu. You know, Nemu, how's it going? I know, right? Number 2. I'm pretty sure it's the one I use. So. But yeah, Toppo's Celebration is non-existent, basically, which means it's very easy for them to just, like, slip him in somewhere else, which is obviously good for, like, the sync, which is already plagued by many issues. You can buy something from previous World Tournament Easy A's, so yeah, you probably won't be able to get Mr. Buu then. He supered him immediately and we got no counter. Outrageous. What's a sync? A mythical event that has been announced but has not really been very well planned or worked towards so far. Honestly, like, just at the after the anniversary for Global, just give us the Tanabata celebration and just put Toppo on that banner. Oh yeah, we'll find out during the anniversary. Remember, guys? They announced they're going to give us more information during the anniversary. Stay excited. Yeah, Toppo's Celebration is basically non-existent, so it's very easy for them to just, like, combine him with something else. The true Toppo Celebration is the friends we made along the way. True. The announcement will be another, like, we'll give you more news soon at, like, this time. That's the thing that they could do that would make sense, because there's JP will have to get another new unit between the anniversary and the worldwide celebration as well, because they're not going to make JP get nothing. So This is what they should have done with the Goku Black, like just planned it better. Do a global first Jiren, and then just have Toppo be on his banner. So it's like Toppo and Jiren are like the dual headliners or whatever, but just on one banner. And then when global gets Tanabata, give JP the Jiren. Which one is better in the 9th anniversary content? 8th anniversary GT Duo or Buu Duo? I mean, it's the GT Duo, hands down, better in all difficult content, right? Because they get the fact that they get damage reduction, and then obviously they get defense on super, but... Whereas I used the Buu Duo, it was when the movie Bosses Red Zone, like the boss rush thing came out, and I was using my actual JP account. Like, so my characters were all like 55%, so it's not the craziest team or anything. But we got like pretty much all the way up to the end, and even after like stacking for the entire event, they got super attacked for like some insane amount of damage. I can't remember how much it was now, but... Will there be another maintenance before the anniversary? I don't think so. Well, actually, no. There's maintenance announced in the news, isn't there? If you look right now, I can check after this, but I swear the Cell Max OSTs are like louder than all the other ones. It's on the 20th. Wait, what? So they've just announced one that's ages ahead. Isn't STRUI? STRUI EZA's during the countdown celebration, which technically starts next week. After the World Tournament. The World Tournament's like the last thing of this, like part 2, and then we have the countdown celebration. Why does Bardock have to be sealed? So it'll be fun to bring him on the team. Don't really use LR Bardock anymore. And then, yeah, the one time he gets to be like on the rotation and then he's sealed. Good times. Yeah, make sure you guys hit that like button. Got about 100 people in the stream. See if we can get to 100 likes on the stream. We might have some JP news coming out in just over an hour's time. Potentially a teaser for the Tanabata. I don't know if I'll stream the Tanabata reveal thing. Like I say, it's going to be at midday my time. I obviously will do a video about it, but... I mean, it could be one of those things where you just, like, stream it, just watch it on the stream, talk about it as it's being played while recording it, and then obviously, once the thingy ends, just then post the video, rather than having the VOD thing. Because I'm still not sure. They changed Truth or Saying the other day, which is why I don't, like, unlist all of my streams anymore. That they've stopped doing the thing where leaving your streams up, like, messes with your analytics. But at the same time, it also still doesn't count as like posting a video. So streaming it when it comes out and then leaving up the VOD doesn't work the same as just posting a video straight afterwards. Like posting a video straight afterwards will always be better in terms of like the views and stuff. So still not really 100% sure the best way of doing those things, but yeah, could stream it. It just depends what's going on at the time, really. Because sometimes with those things, I like to be able to like have watched it and then kind of sit afterwards and be like, right, this is how to like, now I'll lay out all the information in the video rather than just watching along with it. Because that's the thing, it's on because it's JP and it's for JP. I'm not sure if it'll even have subtitles. I'm assuming it will, but because obviously it'll be all in Japanese, so And the details when they show the card art, although they show the card art, they might show the animations. If they show the kit and stuff like that, it'll be all in Japanese. So even if we like watch it live on the stream, we won't know what any of the stuff is until somebody actually translates it. So that's why I might wait, potentially. I don't know. No, Lazarus, I haven't really like... I haven't like specifically like taken a break from it. I just haven't really had a chance to play it. And there's other stuff been out. There's been other games that I've been playing on stream, and then obviously Elden Ring is out now. So yeah, I just haven't really played it. Not for any specific like, oh, you know, I don't want to play this anymore or anything like that, but this is the Battlefield boss. Get lucky on the legendary events, I get shafted on the actual paid for tickets, perfectly balanced, yeah. Well, a bunch of the other people, because I was playing it with Little Blue, obviously Prof, and then a couple of my other friends that I've played games with over the years got it. I think most of them have stopped playing it. I think Raudo might still play it, I'm not sure, but... And it's one of those things, like, I was trying to do at least one stream of it every week because I wanted to keep playing it, but, like, those streams did okay, but they weren't as good as, like, some of the other big games that we were playing. So, it's kind of one of those things lately. I get the little bit of time here and there, but, like, most of the time, most of the games that I play now are just games that I play when I'm streaming. And we haven't done any Helldivers for a while, so... Because I think the last Warbond that came out was like the first time a Warbond came out, and I didn't just get it straight away because I haven't been playing it, which means I haven't got any super credits or anything. Sparking Zero live stream with the internet gameplay, being two people right next to each other. Well, yeah, they show, obviously they're in the same place for the purposes of like the video, right? Because they're playing it at like a wherever it is, I don't know. I didn't realise that had happened yet. I couldn't remember when that was, but because weren't they showing off? I can't remember what the thing they were going to show was. Was it the what if battle thing? I actually can't remember, but I saw people talking about it and then just kind of completely forgot about it, to be honest. Wait until the new faction comes out. Yeah, I saw people saying that like one of the most recent like missions ended up with a planet getting like destroyed and creating a black hole. And then a lot of people were saying like, oh, that will be like how the other faction arrives, right? Like comes through the black hole or something. Yeah. It was yesterday-ish. Okay. Is there anything exciting in general in September? Isn't that when the worldwide celebration is? Because it starts like late August, so most of September is taken up by the worldwide celebration. Can't wait for this guy to get his EZA during the anniversary. He becomes like one of the best units in the game. Yeah, all of September is worldwide, because it starts on like the 28th of August or something, and then yeah, it basically takes up the whole of September. And then November, potentially Heroes, if we still get a Hero Celebration.
If you're my son, as you claim, then I won't tolerate you losing to anyone.
Yeah, bring over Vegeta and Trunks. Still very good in stuff like this, obviously. Yeah, I wonder when they'll put in Cell Max for global. That's the other thing that we're not sure on. Because they could put him in part of the Toppo thing. If they still do a celebration for Toppo, they could put him in there, because that's now missing so much content. But then from the player perspective, we don't want them to just be putting in banners instead of content, like more stuff to summon on. Because obviously for me, like I don't care, apart from the content creator side, like aspect of making the videos, like I don't care about Toppo. But I do want Cell Max, because I'm a big fan of the Super Bosses team. So hopefully they don't put Cell Max in like a weird spot in the schedule. Yeah, Heroes is a tough one this year for Global as well, right? Because for Global, you have to think about the fact that the next anniversary, if things are truly synced the way they should be, the next anniversary will be end of January for both versions of the game. So Global gets the next anniversary not long after the previous one, which means that Heroes is normally mid to end of November, and then we have another anniversary celebration like 2 months later. So it's kind of like the boat that we're all in now, where people are skipping banners left and right because the anniversary is upcoming. After the worldwide celebration, it's just going to be the exact same thing again, where it's like, well, now the anniversary is coming in a couple of months, so you don't want to be dropping your stones on a bunch of like other random banners. Yes, Lazarus, yeah. Broly and Cell Max, top priorities for me, besides also Beast, yeah. Because Beast is the best unit in the game. But for me, I want Broly. I like the Super Bosses team. I like Broly. I like the fact you can run him on like the Super Saiyans team and stuff as well. So both the Part 1 units, Broly and Gogeta, are units that I definitely very much want. But because Gogeta with the target skill and everything, obviously very, very good. Is there a character that you wouldn't mind not getting a unit? I mean, basically anyone from the Tournament of Power that doesn't have one already, because I really don't care about the Tournament of Power in general. Yeah, Super Saiyan, Limit Breaker Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, as long as the events don't go past like turn 6 or 7, can still be an absolute monster. But it's just the Heroes team that lets him down now. No, not you. We do need LR Kid Buu still, that is very true. But I want Tech LR Broly to get his EZA as well. That's why I would be perfectly happy with Tanabata being Broly themed in some way, shape or form. Like a new movie 10 Broly with a new Gohan that has like Family Kamehameha active skill, or movie 8 Broly with some sort of Goku. I mean, it doesn't have to be a Goku. We talked about this before, right? It could be like Gohan, Trunks and Vegeta with like a standby and then into the Goku like Super Punch or something. Like, it doesn't have to just be a Goku. But something Broly related I'd be happy with, because then we probably would get the Tech LR Broly EZA. This man dodging my super attack. Yeah, then I'll dodge your super attack. Except then you get another one. Yeah, Kid Buu will end up being a Prime Battle LR. Yeah. I mean, people would have their LR Kid Buu. That's the thing, it's been such a meme for so long that we just want LR Kid Buu. Then they'll go, here you go, here's your LR Kid Buu. He's a free-to-play farmable LR. Or he becomes the next Battlefield LR after Freezer himself. That'd be even worse, because now we're at that point where everyone is struggling for Battlefield currency. Imagine they make him the next Battlefield LR, and like, he comes out and nobody can actually get him. That'd be crazy. Or yeah, World Tournament LR is not too bad. Like the Pilaf trio, the most recent one, like they're alright. They're still like well, the problem is they're still usable in difficult content to a certain extent, but only on the Dragon Ball Saga team, which the team itself is not really that usable anymore. But like if they made him a World Tournament LR on that kind of level, he would still be okay. But yeah, if it was a Battlefield LR, it'd just be impossible. Especially getting him. I see he wouldn't be. Not only can you not rainbow him for almost a year anyway, but that'd be so bad. Oh my god, this guy. Dokkan original Spirit Bomb unit to celebrate Global and JP sync. That would actually be cool. Like if they did a sync celebration. I mean, I guess that could be part of the theme for the worldwide, even though technically it was the theme last time. Because it was Future Saga, but the theme was apparently like cooperation or something, right? Was taking you a Battlefield LR? Yeah, you can get them for free now, that is true. But yeah, Battlefield LRs are pointless, because by the time you get a 55% copy, try them out, and they're, even at best, they can be okay. And then, by the time you get enough copies to rainbow them, they're usually outdated. Like, the whole Battlefield LR system is just stupid. Like, if you're going to bring out a new Battlefield LR, just put all 5 copies in the shop straight away. And obviously, as we've said before, with the issues that we're having now, like, they should increase the amount of currency you can get anyway. But, yeah, the problem with this event for for some of these teams is like we actually have to kill him before the turns run out, and he keeps healing and dodging, which is super annoying. Putting all of those things together, character could dodge your attacks, so your potential hardest hitting character doesn't do any damage to him. Then he heals himself, and then if you go a certain number of turns, you lose because you run out of time. Like that, those three all combined together make for a very horrible boss fight. I think Heroes will continue this year. I mean, we hope so, because we do know that they plan all these, like they plan events and stuff like super far in advance. And remember, they did say ages ago, which I've only really thought about it this way just now, but they did say ages ago that they basically had all content up to the 10th anniversary planned, which means in theory they would have planned this year's Hero celebration already. So, but yeah, because this year we should be getting the God Trunks EZA, Mechikabra EZA. Those should both be super good. Hopefully they give God Trunks something else in his passive other than Heroes, right? Like Realm of Gods or something, so he can be run on other teams. But alright, let's go for this. I think it's all those 3 more Heroes missions for Dokkan to go through. I mean, that's the thing. The content exists. Like, with everything that's out in Heroes, like, think about all the characters. Even the ones that we've technically gone past with, like, the way they've done the sagas and stuff for the, like, the collab characters that we've got. There are so many characters in Heroes that we still don't have. So... because like, they did the whole thing with like Rose, or like they did the whole thing with Super Saiyan 3 Rose, but then we didn't get Super Saiyan Blue Evolution Gogeta. We've never gotten, they're way older from like the older Heroes promo anime trailers, but like we've still never gotten Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta and Gogeta. There's the Evil Saiyan Turles, the one that has like the Super Saiyan 3 hair, but it's still black. Masked Super 17. Xenoverse, just Xeno Bojack. He has his different like design, his different hair and everything. There's a whole bunch of like, there's the Dark Dragon Ball possessed like Golden Frieza and Golden Cooler as like a duo unit. That'd be cool. Dark Mask Broly, the Universe Tree absorbed Goku. Like, there's so many characters that we still don't have. So it's not like the content doesn't exist, but. Yeah, Super Saiyan Nappa and Super Saiyan 3 Raditz. Super Saiyan 3 Raditz is a thing. Super Saiyan 3 Namek, Super Saiyan 3 Saiyan Saga Vegeta was one of the things from like World Mission. But yeah, that's essentially what we're talking about now, Vinicius. Like I say, I think they planned content in advance, like they said. That obviously means they could have planned to have a hero celebration, but now because of the announcement and stuff, maybe there isn't one. But we still don't know. If this is going to be the last time we get the hero celebration, this is when they should go all out and actually do like a Heroes LR and stuff like that. But one of the things that Prof was saying before as well is that all the Heroes units, where the SSR and the TUR, they're all existing like Heroes card arts. So in theory, a Heroes LR would have to be a unit or a character that has at least 3 individual Heroes cards, like the actual physical cards, because then that would be the SSR, TUR, and LR art. So a lot of people want to see, yeah, literally someone has put it in the chat just now, people that want to see the UI Goku, Super Saiyan 2 Future Gohan, and Super Saiyan 4 Bardock, like that combo, they only have, I think, 1 or 2 actual physical Heroes cards, which means they can't make them into an LR because they don't have a third art. Now, in theory, they could do a Dokkan Original one, but they've never done that before with any of the other Heroes cards. So it does make it seem less likely that that would happen. But yeah, it'd be nice for them to go out on like a high with the LR, and it'd be really good because that would make the team great. But yeah, Divers thing, I don't know. We haven't got a lot of info on it, but from the fact the trailer only showed stuff from like the canon storyline, and it's like, why? What's the point of the game even existing? Because we know Heroes is popular, but they obviously, at the same time, they're obviously stopping it for a reason. So yeah, change the Heroes to crossover. They can still have Heroes cards, but yeah, we can have like more Xenoverse stuff. Like the celebration itself could just become like a crossover celebration. And then we can get like those other Xenoverse EZAs, the random Super Saiyan 3 Vegetas, like the physical one and the tech one, the STR Super Saiyan 2 Trunks, like a bunch of stuff like that, right? Characters could just get EZAs. Well, we don't know that the new game will use Heroes stuff. Nothing. Well, you can use your old Heroes cards on the arcade machines, but only in a completely separate mode that's got nothing to do with the main game, which I think they've only done as kind of like it's them like throwing the players a bone, basically, to say like, hey, all those cards that you've spent the last like 10 years buying and stuff, they're not completely useless, but apparently that mode is like a very minimum bare bones, like here's just a random game mode you can use your cards on. It'd be kind of like if they brought out Dokkan 2 and you could connect your Dokkan 1 account, but you could only play Battlefield with like your characters or something. It'd be like that kind of thing. But we don't know anything about what the main game is going to be like, which is weird. But yeah, I mean, the IP will still exist. This is one of the things that I said before after the announcement, is even if they stop making the arcade machines, like the manga still exists. They still have all the merchandise and like figures and collectibles and stuff like that. Like the Heroes IP still exists. Which means it can still be collabed with for Dokkan, in theory. Because like I say, there are still so many characters that don't have things. Heroes characters are probably not likely to get Super EZAs though, because remember, so far they've only said Dokkan Fests and LRs, which the Heroes cards aren't. So, because remember, even the ones that awaken with medals from their own events and stuff don't count as Dokkan Fests. So like God Trunks, the Super Saiyan 4s, Limit Breaker for Geo, like they don't count as Dokkan Fest exclusives because you can't put stickers on them. I like to count them, like I put them in my Dokkan Fest TURs like tier list because, you know, especially Limit Breaker Vegito and Super Saiyan 3 Rose, they're good enough to be on that level, to be on those tier lists, but they're not technically Dokkan Fest exclusives. So yeah, they're planning something else, but we'll have to wait and see what it is. Heroes players are incredibly angry, according to Goresh. Well, yeah, exactly. Well, that's the thing. It's so funny. Like, they've announced that they're discontinuing it, and, like, you know, the legacy mode thing sounds kind of lame. And then after that, they've announced, like, the new set of cards, or, like, final set of cards. Like, who's going to buy them? Apart from, I guess, like, diehard collectors. Because, yeah, like, what's the point? You can buy them, use them now for the short amount of time that Heroes is still a thing, and then you won't be able to use them anymore. But yeah, Trunks' passive is restricted to him only being on a Heroes team, basically. Attack and defense 30% per Heroes ally on the team. So if there's no Heroes allies on the team other than him, his passive is just attack and defense 30%. And then he gets an additional 100% and a high chance to crit on Super. So 100% on Super is good. But, yeah. Randomly changes key spheres of a certain type to rainbow when all allies in the same turn are Dragon Ball heroes. So realistically, give him like some start of turn attack and defense, and then attack and defense 30% or 40% maybe per Dragon Ball heroes or Realm of Gods ally on the team. And then give him the randomly change key spheres, have that be heroes or Realm of Gods as well. Give him like a chance to do an additional built in, because he already has 50% chance to crit, so his best build is full additional. Give him some way to get additional in his passive as well, so he can get triple super turns potentially. And then he raises attack and defense for 1 turn on super. He make that like greatly raise. But yeah, I mean, Realm of Gods isn't the best team at the moment either, but like at least it gives him options for other teams he could be run on. Whereas now you can only run him on a heroes team. Now this guy's the one that's going to look forward to. Infinitely stacks attack. Imagine if they made that attack and defense. But he infinitely stacks attack. He starts off with some attack and defense, and then he gets attack and defense 80% when performing a super. He gets additional 20% per key sphere obtained, because he's a nuking style unit. Then he gets an additional attack and defense 80% with 2 or more AGL orbs obtained. And then he just gets the attack if it's STR or physical, and the defense if it's tech or in. And then he recovers 8% HP per rainbow key sphere obtained. Literally all they have to do is put all of those numbers up a little bit, and then he'll be really, really good. But yeah, he's going to be very good. And then, of course, the Xeno Goku and Xeno Vegeta should both be really good, because they have the greatly stacking. He lowers attack, which is still very useful. And then, yeah, just the support. So all they really need to do is give him some better start of turn stats. Could you imagine if they gave them guard? Even if it was conditional on, like, because it's a Vegeta family support and Goku's a Goku family support. Imagine if they made it just like has guard if there's a Goku family ally on the rotation. Because that's where you're outside of a heroes team. That's where you're going to use him, right, on a Goku family team or with Goku family characters, because he supports Goku family characters. So, but yeah, Meki Cabra's on a couple of the villain like 200% teams as well. So yeah, Bardock and Super Saiyan 4 Gohan should, well, if the heroes things were to continue as normal, Super Saiyan 4 Gohan and Super Saiyan 4 Bardock would easy A next year. So that's the only problem, is we might not actually see them easy A. But like I say, hopefully they'll still continue with the content for heroes regardless. But yeah, let me see Meki Cabra's 200% teams. Yeah, his 200% leaders are Physical Sword of Hope Trunks, Tech Fusion Zamasu, Int Fat Buu, obviously Limit Breaker Vegito, Rose, well, all the heroes leaders, Vegito, Rose, Limit Breaker Goku, Vegeta, and then Hearts. But in terms of the non-heroes teams, he's on, I knew he was on Fusion Zamasu. I actually didn't realize he was on Int Buu's 200% team. So yeah, if his Easy A is good, you could run him on Int Buu's team. That would be very interesting. Yeah, that's my thoughts as well, Vinicius. Like, if it's the IP still exists, is what I'm saying. So even if they stop making the arcade game, Heroes will still exist, like, in some way, shape, or form. So all right, well, like I say, if there's going to be any JP news for the any teaser or anything for the Tanabata, it'll be in just over 50 minutes. We've done our dailies here. We've done the Ultimate Clash reset. Like I say, I'm pretty sure. I think I might be able to get like one more medal. Oh yeah, we should also get the STR Toa Easy A for this year, because they're doing that now, right? Where the free-to-play character just Easy A's like the year after. Oh, no, wait, we only got... Oh, wait, did I get them? I think I did. Yeah. So I actually still don't have enough until next week to get another one. But there's usually a anniversary special battlefield during the anniversary. So we should be able to get... I'll be able to get them then. And then I'll just have to start saving all the rest and hope that... I'm not going to... At this point, I'm not going to bother getting any dupes for Cell and Frieza, because they are terrible. Heroes will still exist in my profile in Dokkan. That is true. Oh yeah, I changed my friend unit to the Blue Boys for Bringer the other day. I need to change it back. Make it physical rosé so people can run the Super Bosses team. But yeah, this is the OST, the one that I've got. This is the one that is like the #2 most used one, apparently. I'll just go to 79% with Battlefield LRs. Yeah, that makes sense. I've just been doing it throughout the years, right? Where, because I've been doing all the Battlefields, so I've had the points. So I've been getting them all. But... it's the hey, no worries. How long have you been playing? Since a little bit, well, a little bit after the first anniversary, maybe. I started like dabbling in the game, then I broke my phone, replaced it, and didn't re-download Dokkan straight away, which is why there's a gap, I think, of around 90 days or something, maybe less than that in my consecutive and cumulative logins. But when I started properly playing it to the point where I was doing like dailies every day and like, you know, actually like properly playing it, it was around when AGL Super Vegito and Physical Broly came out. So before the second anniversary, and considering we're about to have the 9th anniversary on Global next month, so quite a while. First new Battlefields, it was hard to beat because of the lack of having enough units. Yeah, see, that's the thing, because I'd been playing a while at that time. The first new Battlefields, they were tricky when it first came out, figuring out like what to do exactly and actually getting like the right number of units, and then working out, you know, fairly quickly that it was like, okay, so want to use like mono teams is really the best way to go. But yeah, I've done like every Battlefield since it came out, and still now I'm struggling for currency, so... and start focusing on Dragonstones because of the anniversary. One of the best things to do is make sure to do any Easy A's that you haven't done, like, because even for characters that you don't have, you're still getting the medals, so that if you do eventually get them, you can Easy A them straight away. And then obviously you get 34 stones, because you get 1 stone per stage, and then there's the couple of missions as well. So do you think a new Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta should be Dokkan Fest LR, Yellow Coin LR, or Carnival LR? I mean, Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta already has a Dokkan Fest LR, so I would say probably Carnival LR could be interesting. Yellow Coin LR, if it's on the level of like Cell Max, potentially. Yeah, exactly. When it first came out, having 100 URs that were actually good, like, because sometimes you just end up throwing in like the most random characters and like free-to-play characters just so you had 100 URs, but you wouldn't even necessarily use all of them. Because if you win every fight without losing and losing a team, it's what, like, how many characters is it? I can't remember. But you don't need all 100. So, but you need to have 100 to actually start the thing. So that's kind of annoying. Level 4 crit. I've got 4 of those now, apparently. It's a 30-second speech. Golden Great 8 now. We're getting playable giant characters. I mean, yeah, I guess because we have Harudegard and Selmax and stuff, having an actual just giant ape that's a giant ape all the time. I don't know if that's a thing that they would do ever. I mean, they do. You do have that team that you fight in the World Tournament where it's just the whole team of giant apes as one of the bonus teams. Yeah, GT Heroes 200% Carnival LR would be kind of cool. Yeah, one of the things they should do that we've been talking about for ages is they should implement a system where you can like merge a bunch of skill orbs into like a higher level. So if I've got like a bunch of level 3 crits, I should just be able to put them all together to make a level 6 or something, right? Even if they don't make it as easy as 2 and 2, because obviously 2 level 3 is very easy to get because they're lower level. But like, you know, put like 3 or 4 level 3s together to get a level 6, something like that. Would be very useful. Yeah, the Battlefield currency they give out is nowhere near enough for how much everything costs. It needs to be more currency or make things in the shop cheaper, or ideally both. Yeah, the 1 stone to adjust hidden potential. Was that during the anniversary that they did that or something? Maybe they'll do it again. Oh no, it was for version Z, wasn't it? And then it was only for a certain amount of time. Here, Anto. But yeah, so basically we've done all our dailies and all that stuff now, the weekly reset Battlefield. So really all we're doing now is waiting for to see if there's any news from JP. So for now, we can do some random challenge runs. If anyone has any teams that they want to see versus Kid Buu, could try out we got all of our attempts for the red zone for today. The only Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta animation we don't have. I mean, that's the thing. We got, like, that's if they make him a Carnival LR or something, if a new Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta came out, he could then very easily have, like, a Dokkan Original 18 key or something like that. And even if the attack itself is not the original, like the animation itself, right? Have him doing a combo of attacks and then into, like, the final shine as, like, the 12 key, and then give him a cool Dokkan Original something as the 18 key. Pre-2023. We can't even do heroes with the current... we can't even do Kid Buu with the current heroes team. Yeah, 999 and EZA to get a copy of the unit for free. That would make it worth actually doing it, but... Special pose versus Kid Buu. New red zone tickets can't be used because the banner's not out. They don't add the banner until all of the stages are out, and the last 2 stages don't come out until either the end of the countdown or just the beginning of the anniversary, which are roughly the same time anyway, but it depends whether it's during the countdown towards the end or I mean, I have tried that before. I have a video where we were trying to do heroes with Kid Buu, and we had triple Vegito rotation and then Chilai not... I think the orb change wasn't particularly good, but... If I could get a copy of Kissicle Kid Buu just by getting his easy A to 999, I'd be doing it now. Well, yeah, exactly. Be very useful for a lot of people. It's just a pain though, because like it takes so long. Like 999 stages is a lot of stages. Like, where's the one I'm at? Oh, yeah, I'm at 709 on this one, and this is a heroes one. So, and by that I mean it's one where you can use the heroes team. Usually a guest one. Yeah, I struggle to get to 70. Isn't it 77 to get the title? Like, I normally do all the TUR ones up to 100, but I did the Bardock. I got the Bardock one to 100, like the day it was going to go away. But yeah, it just takes ages. And some of them start to get really hard as well. Like even if you're running it on auto with like an auto clicker thing, you start getting up to stage like 300 or 400, and then because of the way the auto works with the AI, you'll just out of 3 attempts you might die like twice. So you leave it running on auto for like an hour, and then you come back and it's only done like 10 stages. So, and you're trying to do 999 stages. But yeah, like even this one, like with Super Saiyan 4 Vegito or the Dark Mask Saiyan, if it was on auto and it had left either of them in slot 1, we'd just be dead now. Because Super Saiyan 4 Vegito takes way too much damage from normals, and obviously if he doesn't counter the super, it's type disadvantage, so he would be dead. But who do we even use for a Super Saiyan 3 team nowadays anyway? I mean, it'd have to be Rose as the leader, right? How would any of these work against Kid Buu? Because they would obviously be waiting until Gotenks got his Super Easy A, but... I wonder if this guy would be okay, because he has guard. He has 40% damage reduction when he's guarding. It's only 40% though. It's probably not enough, considering the amount of damage he would actually take. Because the only other option is Xeno Goku, but then there's no Super Saiyan, there's no Heroes characters on the team, so he basically doesn't get any of his passive. I mean, technically we could use Ink Gotenks because he's on the category. It just feels cheeky because he doesn't start off as a Super Saiyan 3, but... The problem is we can't really try this team out against Kid Buu now because obviously he... Super Tech Gotenks not having his Super Easy A makes it so that he would just get destroyed. But I mean, we could try the event with this team just to see how it looks. But yeah, when you end up having one of the Easy A's, if you're trying to get to 999 and you have to do it manually from like stage 600 onwards or something. Plus, it's also just the fact that, like, it doesn't cost stamina, which is good. But if you're somebody that wants to be, like, link leveling or farming something or whatever, like, you could be doing that instead of doing the stages of an EZA, which don't actually get you anything. Apart from Zenny, which don't really need. LR Tech Goku is a little bit of a kind of unit. Especially at the moment. Hey, it's the boy Proton. Use this 90% one first. Now, Easy A's don't help with link leveling. This is what I mean. You could be link leveling instead of doing the getting an Easy out to 999, which doesn't actually get you anything. The difference being is that it doesn't cost stamina, which obviously link leveling does. So if you're out of stamina, that's one of the only times I used to do it, like for grinding Easy A's, is if you're out of stamina, then you can like grind the Easy A stages. That's what I used to do. Like back when I was working nights at my old job, that's what I would do. Like if I ran out of stamina for link leveling and I wasn't... If I was link leveling new units, obviously I would use a stone to refresh my stamina. But, nice. But yeah, the once I was out of stamina, I just do the Easy A's. That's why I ended up getting like all the TUR ones up to 100, and then trying the doing the tech movie heroes to get Broly all the way up to 999. Yeah, that was quick, wasn't it? You gotta love it when you're you don't have any good like slot 1 units on the first turn.
All right, let's do this.
Oh my god, really? 3 physical units on the first turn against STR Kid Buu. Love to see that. Our 2 AGL units are both on the second turn. Oh, apparently I have a Sensu Bean instead of a Whis as well, so we're just dead now. Watch him not guard. Hey, he didn't guard. What did I say? Right, let's see if I can not get the worst possible starting rotation. Like twice in a row this time. Well, especially because we only have... oh no, another one has appeared.
All right, let's do this.
Come on. Alright, well, at least we got a slot 1 this time. Still need the physical Vegeta to guard though. Yeah, I suppose there are 2 Rosés on the team, so it's not like he has no Heroes allies. Powerful comeback. Yeah, Tech Gohan's EZA is actually crazy. Super. Like, imagine if this guy got an EZA and was actually good. Yeah, he guarded, so he took double-digit damage with the resective. Gotenks is Wednesday morning, so it'll be like the early stream like we're doing now, but in 2 days from now. This is Monday morning, it'll be Wednesday morning. Get the Gotenks EZA, Gohan Burst Mode, the Resurrection of F story event.
I'm still not used to this form just
yet. Actually, no, because we got a Whis active. I was going to say Rose probably does eat that. Although, if I float him, it means he won't get any more stacks before he transforms, which is awkward. But then you're relying on dodge, whereas you have the guard, and then we have the Whis active. You can build a Majin Buu Saga / Accelerated Battle Super Saiyan 3 team with AGL Goku lead. That is true. Probably makes more sense. Wednesday night for me. Yeah, I'm trying to think, who would the best mono team be to do? You'd have to have a lot of characters that lower attack. Physical would probably be too hard because of the first phase. Although I suppose it depends if we're using items or not. But well, that was quite a lot of damage still, wasn't it? Oh yeah, you can just do the 3 stages to get the mission. If you've done the other missions for clearing it like 3 times in a row and all that other stuff, you don't need to do it multiple times. I just do it because why not? Basically. Goku's not going to be able to super. Someone's going to miss a super, which is really annoying. I mean, you're the one that doesn't do any damage, so I guess you. I don't think this team has any attack lowering, though, which is probably where we'll come undone, because we're just going to keep buffing Kid Buu, but not debuffing him at all. Physical final form caller and Super Sentry Gotenks to me are still the best examples of ECAs, because still in today's meta in a certain situation they're useful. Are they? I'm not sure about that. I can't think of any events where I would take those units in. Does physical final form cooler lowered attack? I could see him potentially being useful against this guy, but oh come on, Gotenks, really? Gotenks with the 50% chance to dodge. But yeah, in terms of mono teams, I mean, mono STR is probably the best team in terms of mono teams, but I'm not sure if there's any characters, because this is the team, I had this team built for ages. I think I've still got it. Yeah, this was the mono STR team that we did Zamasu with, but The problem is with a 150 leader skill, it would be awkward as hell. So if we do Buu Saga, Other World Warriors, and then Accelerated Battle. But only go for the Super Saiyan 3 characters. I forget that Rose's on there because he's on Accelerated Battle, isn't he? Well, he must be because he's not. He's definitely not on Buu Saga or Other World Warriors. Bear in mind, obviously, though, that the team does get that. Getting that Tech Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks Easy A is like a major buff. Where's the... There he is. I know AGL Turtle School. I suppose it depends on the key thing is going to be like how many units do we have that can lower attack, because if you can attack lower them enough and get lucky with not getting absolutely destroyed by super attacks on the wrong unit, then you could probably last a decent amount of time. And then as long as you attack lower him enough, then you'd be okay. But yeah, I feel like you just have to use LR Super Saiyan 3 Goku, which it's not really ideal. You just have to never 18 key with him, basically. Yeah, true. Mono Tech does have Gohan, and Tech TN greatly lowers attack. I think we'll probably just wait. I'll change LR Super Saiyan 3. Let's do this now so it's ready. But I'll change you for Gotenks. And then we'll try it. When Gotenks gets his Super Easy A, we'll try it with this. Like, because this is, even though it's under Goku's leader skill, this is a Super Saiyan 3 team. Because everyone is a Super Saiyan 3 category character. We might be able to do it with this team, but definitely not now. And anyone we could replace Gotenks with is probably going to be terrible. Now, in terms of mono teams for trying to do Kid Buu, so if we do, what's AGL? What would AGL Turtle School actually look like? Which one is Turtle School? Is it? There it is. Because obviously it's most Gokus, and then you can be the leader. You could be on there. Then we're going to need some characters that can attack lower. Do you lower attack? No. You can seal. Oh no, you lower his attack on his 18 key, but I mean, these are all the options. This guy. Yeah, no UI easier yet for global. Yeah, I don't think this team's going to work very well somehow. Like, who do we even put on as the final option? Like, no one else really is going to be good enough. I mean, transforming Goku has some damage reduction, I guess, but as to yeah, the all changing thing is because Super Tech at least has Gohan, and then TN greatly lowers attack. But like, what leader skill would they all fit under? Earthbred Fighters, I guess, with the World Tournament Goku. Could try that. Saviors is a pretty terrible team. He does have a melee-based super attack, though, which is kind of awkward. But, I mean, Piccolo can be on the team, which means we can have Giant Form, TN, Gohan. Shame he isn't a movie boss or pure Saiyan, like, enemy event, because God Goku would obviously be invaluable here if that was the case. Right, none of the passive attack lowerers are very good. Because that allows Zamasu for Extreme Tech. Yeah, but the rest of Extreme Tech, though, oof. Oh. God, these options are not not exactly promising, are they? Like, none of these characters are really all that useful. I mean, you are completely like a dodge or die character. This guy... I mean, if we get enough attack lowering onto the enemy first, maybe. But... let's put him in as a placeholder for now, and then take that off. I mean, Birdcoo, just for the sake of being able to get a revive, like, could be okay, I guess, but yeah, I mean, this is going to be an absolute beatdown, I would imagine, but... Alright. We'll give it a try. There's a lot of attack lowering on the team, which is what we'll be going for, but both the World Tournament Gokus on the first turn is not really ideal, is it? Yajirobe I don't think is a good choice, because he usually has to get hit first to then get the rest of his passive to fully activate, and then if he takes a single hit from Kid Buu, he'll just explode. I mean, I don't know how well, like, Oob even tanks normals here. Wow, World Tournament Goku takes that much damage, huh? Return to the good times when Mono was the meta, yeah. That is true, we're not exactly spoiled for choice, but... Because, yeah, this Goku can't do damage to Kid Buu, so it's, you know, already not a great start. Yeah, 531. This fight would be significantly easier if Kid Buu, the STR Kid Buu, could be attack lowered as well, but he can't, so... Yeah, the fact that you can't just bring like a full physical team because otherwise you get destroyed by the STR phase is another big like thing. Team Bardock versus this event. But yeah, Extreme Tech doesn't really look much better because Zamasu can't actually do damage. And then you've got like Tick Evil Boo's good. I mean, technically Vegeta would be on the team because he is Extreme. The 40% support cell is okay. And then what? Androids for the Ghost Usher, I guess, which we only get to use once anyway. But yeah, I mean, that's not a team that's going to work very well. I'm trying to think if we actually have any characters that would be good at making it through that first part. Like, as long as these guys aren't on turn 1, and then we can get their standby with the Spirit Bomb, that could work. But... yeah, best case scenario, them in slot 7. You lower attack on super. Oh, is it one of his... It'll be one of his unit supers, I imagine. Yeah, the Dragon Team Assemble, which we won't be able to get. Right, because it's Yamcha, Roshi, Oolong, Bulma, which we don't have. Man, one of these guys get their easy A, maybe mono physical. Yamcha and Poir. Wait, what? No worries, Nemu. See you around. I mean, I guess the 50% Gohan, even though he's not that good. But I suppose he is the 50% support at least. Or 60% even.
All right, let's do this.
Let's get the JP Twitter up here ready as well. Yeah, physical Super Saiyan 2 Gohan has support and he gets like dodge or something, but he's also not very good straight away. JP. Yeah, the last thing is still just the Tanabata thingy tweet. All right, let's see. Mono physical. Now this guy at least has guard on the first turn. I mean, I feel like realistically we just have to item for the STR phase, right? And see how we get on from there, but... I mean, yeah, the physical... Actually, to be fair, physical Buu setup might be okay. Well, Martian power, yeah, because you got Evil 21. That could potentially work. Man, I wish, again, this is one of the reasons why I just wish limited time per day events just weren't a thing. Because, like, there's so many different possibilities that we could try. But we can't, obviously, try all of them. Because we only get so many attempts per day. So... Now, the thing is, with all the dodging we have on this turn, we wouldn't necessarily have to use it. Although, to be fair, I guess, even after a super, I'm not sure how well Gohan tanks these hits, so I'm just going to do that. Obviously, relying on God Goku to dodge everything here in slot 1. Good. There we go. It's like some people have mentioned it so many times now where it's like once you've beaten one of these limited time events for the first time, then you should just get infinite tries afterwards, right? Because once you've beaten it, then it should be, you could just replay it for fun. I mean, limited attempts should just not exist in the first place, but at least that would be a way of like, once you have beaten it for the first time, then you can just do like for fun runs with random teams and stuff like that. And then we could do stuff like this more and try more attempts of these kind of things. But... unfortunately, you only get, even with the power level boost, it's 6 attempts per day. And with an event like Kid Buu and how quickly he can kill you, it's a bit sketchy. Oh, what's this one? The playlist has another thing on it, because Theo put the Cell Max ones on here, but the Battle Theme Extended OST. Which one's this one? Oh, it's this. Wow, this isn't great. Can't get 6 orbs for Goku. And this guy has guard on the first turn, but we can't exactly get a ton of orbs. So, we're probably just dead now. Oh, and of course, well, we'd have to do that because he's going to super in slot 7, isn't he? Because he always does. So, slot 7, slot 3. I'm supposed to do this. What an absolutely terrible scenario this is. I was hoping that would come through for us there, but... Well, I mean, we just have to use the Whis. So we've got double Whis turn, so Gohan can obviously tank now at least, because he's got guard. Could only get 4 physical orbs. And then there, these guys with they'll get a lot of supers now because we've got the full key for them. Plus, at least this way we have the Whis active for the first turn of we have the single Whis, because we've got double Whis active on this turn, but we'll still have 1 turn of the single Whis after this. So. Alright, so we're going to live this. Well, I mean, even if he supers, Goku should live with guard and 80% damage reduction, but... Yeah, ideally, like I said, ideally he just dodges it, so... Alright. Right, so with a Wii still active, we'll probably just do this. Although I suppose we want to be floating the God Gokus now because they can't do anything. They can't do damage. Although I do want the 7 orbs as well, ideally. For Kid Goku. Which I still can't get great. Alright, well. That's right, we still have the Whis active, so this should be okay. He's got 500k defense at the start of the turn anyway. Right. I think that might be putting us on low enough HP to get the standby for the Buu duo as well, which is what we want. 12 mil, okay. Definitely would like Gohan to get like all of his supers, so that would be good. He lowers attack on his 18 key super as well, so that is helpful. Because God Goku's about to do a couple of attacks and basically do no damage. I shouldn't have even got him the 6 orbs, because him getting a guaranteed additional super actually hurts us more than it helps us. So if he was going to be in the middle and not take any attacks, I should have just given him like the bare minimum. In fact, I should have given him no orbs at all and just tried to get a normal attack, because then at least he would have done a little bit of damage. Nice. Right. So we'll do this.
Let's do it now. It's time. Prepare for the spirit bomb.
Right. Please, everyone! Please give me all the energy!
Yeah, we need all the energy.
I really need it. Thank you.
We've got no items left now as well.
Whoa!
So...
Here it is!
I'm going to buy you some time.
Yeah, we gotta go for the canon ending. Did they actually change any orbs? I think Gohan probably just gets destroyed. I'm not sure. They still take damage. That's really bad. Cool. At least Gotenks is not an unarmed super, but because yeah, hopefully if he comes in clutch with the dodges here, he's not going to take any damage. But I think Gohan at the end is probably in trouble. Right, it still took 5,000 as well. Yeah, Kid Buu pushing back the Spirit Bomb in this timeline. 269. Jeez. That's with guard and type advantage as well. Like, that's crazy. Do we have... We have one attempt left, although it's... we've got 2 minutes until the potential news on JP, so it would be pointless to start another run now. Well, you know, we got close. Anniversary officially starts on... I say close. We were doing okay to a certain extent. But yeah, Anniversary starts technically on the 7th of July. That's the actual date that is like the anniversary for Global. In LR Super Saiyan Trio versus Kid Buu. I've actually done that as a video. You should check that out. It's not bad, if I do say so myself. We did in fact win. We beat the event on the first try. I think we did use items, but it was a very good run. The Super Saiyan Trio did actually look quite impressive, I have to say. So it's power absorption or margin power for his leader skill. Because this is the only other team that I think we could potentially, like... You know, the extreme physical would work decently, I think. Because we'd have Kid Buu. You're good against the last phase. You can be okay. He's not really that great, but... The only problem is, who do we put on as the last person? Because everybody else kind of sucks. Omega at least passively lowers attack. Yeah, you can link the video in the chat. I was going to say I could always grab it, but it's 9 o'clock now, so let's see. Are they going to tweet anything? No. We'll have a few seconds, but... This is what I was saying, whereas if the unit's going to come out on Thursday, I could potentially see them posting a tweet thing tomorrow. But obviously, remember, we have that live stream, like, premiere reveal thing. LR Cooler. Super Saiyan Z Sword Gohan, that would be cool. His 18 key super is his 12 key super is an unarmed super though, so he can nullify unarmed super attacks, which would be fun, and he has a revival, and he has the active skill that heals. Does he lower attack on? Oh no, he greatly lowers attack on the super that can't do any damage, so he actually won't lower attack at all. Whereas this guy at least passively lowers attack. It's only 20%. And at least he's another Big Bad Boss's character, but then so is Metal Cooler. Yeah, maybe Metal Cooler would be decent for it, I guess. But yeah, that's the team that we would try, I suppose. If we were going to do extreme physical. But yeah, no JP news. I've just refreshed it again. It's now 2 minutes past 9. So no JP today, as I sort of expected. Maybe tomorrow. But yeah, that's going to be it for the early stream for today. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure you hit the like button if you have not already. I will get the stream schedule made and posted today in the Discord, so do join the Discord if you haven't already. All the links are down below in the description. We'll probably be doing Elden Ring on the second channel for the late stream. Remember, the second channel link is pinned in the chat. Do go check it out. It's my second channel where we just do all non-Dokkan stuff. So if you do like the streams and hanging out with us in the community and whatnot, and you want to see me do stuff that isn't just Dokkan, that's what the second channel is for. All other games, we play multiplayer games together on Saturday for Community Saturday. So do check that out. The link is in the chat. And yeah, more Elden Ring later today. So that is it from me. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day, evening, afternoon, whatever it is, wherever you are. And I will see you all again soon. Have a good one.